Barcelona have defeated Mallorca 5-1, and I do want to make a couple of big claims right now. I strongly believe that Raphinha this season is going to beat Vinicius' Ballon d'Oro season, which ultimately makes me believe that Raphinha, for the Ballon d'Oro of 2025, he will be one of the top competitors, and I will be explaining what I do mean. So Raphinha did score 2 goals against Mallorca. It was a penalty, and the other one was Raphinha doing a tap-in after receiving an amazing pass coming from Lamine Yamal. Raphinha created the most chances in this match with a total of 4. He was also the most accurate passer with a total of 93% to play 45 minutes or more. This is the reason why we saw Raphinha very lethal in the attack, is because he barely did miss any passes. All passes that he was making through the middle, or if they were crosses, they always met the player. He also had 40 touches, 4 shots, and 4 of those shots were on target with an expected goal rate of 2.15, 1 big chance created, 4 key passes, 25 out of 27 accurate passes. And so with these stats, that does make Raphinha as the first Barcelona player with 2 goals, 4 shots on target, and 4 chances created in a single La Liga match since Lionel Messi in 2019. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you guys heard that right. The last time we saw a player score 2 goals, have 5 shots on target, and 4 chances created was back when we saw Messi in 2019. Raphinha is not the first player to do that after 5 years. Isn't that insane? That is literally just how effective Raphinha has been for FC Barcelona under Hansi Flick. Now, this is not even like the big story of today. I kind of just want to give you guys a glimpse, right, of what Raphinha has been doing in almost every game. But now let's look at the broader picture after seeing a big sample of this season. Currently, Raphinha has played 21 matches, has scored 14 goals, and provided 8 assists, right, in total for all competitive competitions. In La Liga, he has 9 goals and 6 assists, okay? Let me repeat that because I want you guys to remember these numbers. I'm also going to be putting it down on the screen here. In La Liga, he has 9 goals and 6 assists in 16 matches. In the Champions League, he has 5 goals and 2 assists within a span of 5 matches. Now let's look at Vinicius' numbers. He has scored 24 goals and provided 9 assists in 39 matches for the 2023-2024 season. This is last season, and the season that ultimately led towards Vinicius almost winning the Ballon d'Oro that was won by Rodri. Vinicius in La Liga in that season scored 15 goals and provided 5 assists in 26 matches. And in the Champions League, he scored 6 goals and provided 4 assists in 10 matches. Do you guys know what this means? It basically means that Raphinha is now 3 goals and assists away from matching Vinicius' Ballon d'Oro La Liga tally. And so far, we are in December. We're not even halfway done with this season, meaning that there is a 99% chance that Raphinha will exceed the goal and assist rate of Vinicius of last season, where once again, that was the season that helped him go into second place to compete for the Ballon d'Oro. So if you're going to tell me that Raphinha has the possibility of beating those numbers and beating Vinicius' performance stats, then Raphinha has to be one of the Ballon d'Oro competitors, right? At the very least. I know that it sounds strange for me to say that he might win it, but at the very bare minimum, he is going to be one of the top competitors to go for the Ballon d'Oro. And let me tell you, it's going to be very surprising to hear, like in about 3 years from today, right? But to hear that Raphinha might have the exact same Ballon d'Oros to Ronaldinho. And like 3 years ago, we were discussing that Raphinha was one of the most untalented Brazilian players that has ever graced the game. And now we're over here talking about he might be a competitor? I know, right? Raphinha's hard work is starting to show. To further these stats even more, Raphinha in this season against the top 5 league wingers, he is ranked in number 1 when it comes to key passes, ranked in number 1 when it comes to shot assist, ranked in number 1 when it comes to expected assist, ranked in 2nd place in terms of non-penalty goals, ranked in 2nd place when it comes to assists, 2nd place in terms of shots, 2nd place in terms of through passes. So Raphinha's numbers has been amazing. This is, I would consider, a very stat heavy type of video, but these are very important because it helps us justify why Raphinha is becoming a player that can be considered in the conversations of the Ballon d'Oro. And I know, right? Everybody was saying a month and a half to 2 months ago that Vinicius was robbed by Rodri, that Vinicius deserved it because of his amazing numbers, but then you see over here Raphinha already about to beat his numbers. It doesn't even make Vinicius' numbers that special. So thank God Rodri did win, because if Vinicius won with those type of numbers and we saw Raphinha today almost about to beat those numbers, football would be considered as dead. And so I don't know, man, like Vinicius, right, in total, in those 39 matches that he played in the 2023-2024 season, he scored 24 goals and provided 9 assists. Raphinha is currently 1 assist away from tying Vinicius' total assists and 10 goals away from tying Vinicius' total goals. Can Raphinha do it for FC Barcelona? There is a great possibility because we still have December, January, February, March, April, and May, which is a total of 6 months. So let me know in the comment sections down below. Do you see Raphinha as a top Ballon d'Oro competitor for next year? Now I do want to move on towards the next conversation, and it is about Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal has been showing that he is one of the best right wingers in the world, very similar to Raphinha. However, many of us are comparing Lamine Yamal to Salah. That is how great Yamal has been. Now, why are we saying this? That is because against Mallorca, he played 90 minutes, had one amazing assist to Raphinha, which we are going to be talking about in just a few seconds. He won a penalty. He was involved in the build-up for the 5th goal. 67% of his passes were accurate. He completed the most dribbles. 100% of his long balls were accurate and had 4 recoveries. Lamine Yamal in this game was so crucial. You unlock Lamine Yamal, you win this game. Because in the first half, the whole game plan was for Hansi Flick to say, okay, look, Lamine Yamal, I'm going to need you to sit deep. Once Mallorca do lose the ball, I need you to find Dani Olmo, who is going to be higher than you up the pitch, and Dani Olmo is going to be making those through passes to Ferran Torres. That was basically the whole game plan. Lamine Yamal was not really being utilized on the right wing position. Lamine Yamal had a different role in this game, and it worked out well. The only thing that we were missing was Ferran Torres to finish off those attacks and score goals. So we went on to the second half, and Hansi Flick had a different approach. He said, okay, forget about the whole thing about stealing the ball away from Mallorca once they do lose the ball during their attacking phase. Let's just build up with Lamine Yamal starting and receiving the ball on the right wing and looking for those through passes through either Dani Olmo, Ferran Torres, or Raphinha, and it worked out amazingly. And if it was not through passes, he was ordered to dribble the ball much more into the box to find goal scoring opportunities, which once again did work, and it helped all players. When Lamine Yamal had the ball, it upgraded Pedri's performance, it upgraded Raphinha's performance, and everybody won in this game. Lamine Yamal, right, when he's being used correctly, does translate towards Barcelona being successful, because if you look at the stats, Barcelona in this La Liga season have 12 wins in 12 games when Lamine Yamal does start. When Lamine Yamal does not start, right, which was a total of 4 matches, in those 4 matches, they did not win. Barcelona are literally and statistically showing that without Lamine Yamal, Barcelona cannot win. So I don't even know if that is a good thing or a bad thing. Like, it could be good because it shows that Lamine Yamal is just that good, or it could be bad because it shows that we're too over-reliant on Yamal. Now, going to his passing, right, that pass that he made to Raphinha was world class, and all of us were stating that there is no other right winger in the world that can pass in the way that Yamal does. But a lot of Liverpool fans came out and they said, no, that's wrong. Salah knows how to do that, and he has been doing that over the past 3 to 4 years. He has mastered the passing of looking for the assist with the outside of your left foot from the right flank. And I will say, yes, it's true that Salah also knows how to do that. But what makes Yamal so extraordinary is that Yamal is only 17 years old. Salah, about 3 to 4 years ago, just started doing this. And now we are starting to see Salah like really master those type of passes this season. And there is a 15-year difference between Yamal and Salah. 15-year difference. That is as long as Messi has been on top of his game in Europe. 15 years. So there's a 15-year gap between Yamal and Salah, and people want to say, no, Salah is better, Lamine Yamal is trash. Salah has been knowing how to do this, and they're stating that Salah has been doing this for the past few years, and that this is nothing new, that Salah continues to be the best right winger in the world. But that is not the whole point. That is not the point that us Barcelona fans have been making. The point is that Lamine Yamal is doing this at the age of 17 years old. There is no other 17-year-old player that can do that, let alone a 23-year-old winger that can do this. Like, who even was Salah when he was 17 years old? He could even make it at Chelsea. And this is me not even speaking bad about Salah. Like, I love Salah, and I hope that, you know, secretly, I don't want, you know, the whole world to know this, but between you and me, guys, I want Salah to be at Barcelona. So I'm not over here trying to say that Salah is trash and that Yamal is better. I'm just saying that, we're just saying that Lamine Yamal is at such a high level that it is amazing to see him do this at the age of 17 years old. And the fact that he is even in the conversation of Salah right now, where Salah is in his prime and at the best moment of his life with Liverpool, right? Because with Arne Slot, they have been performing as the best club in the world. It is a pleasure to see that Yamal is being compared to Salah today. And if you also look at the stats right here between Yamal and Salah, they're very much the exact same player. As a matter of fact, Yamal does overtake Salah in certain aspects of the game, like key passes, attacking actions, carries, dribbles, but then you do see Salah with better expected goal and expected assist rate, because Salah is just that dangerous. I believe that Yamal is only going to get better from here. Many have been saying that Yamal is still missing his goals, that he needs to be better in terms of scoring goals in front of the goalkeeper, not falling down, but I don't think that's true. I think that Yamal knows how to stay composed. He has improved in terms of that aspect of the game. I mean, like, literally, if you look at his stats in terms of the expected goal rate, it is at 4.37, and the amount of actual goals that he has is 5. So he is currently exceeding his expected goal rate. Even with the assist, right? The amount of assists that he has is 8, and his expected assist today is 3.37. Moving on towards my next point, and this one's going to be very quick, but I also do want to make another claim. I believe that Barcelona is the best team in the world. I know that there is a team like Liverpool that do exist. I mean, like, I saw their performance against Man City. They were suffocating City left and right, but I just think that Barcelona right now, they are the best team in the world when they are in top form. Barcelona have scored 48 goals in La Liga this season, the most by any club in the world. No other side has scored more than 30 goals. And then when you compare Barcelona in Europe, they are tied in points with Liverpool with a total of 34. Once again, again, they have the most goals scored, which is 48. And then PSG do come in second place with 37 goals, Bayern in third place with 37 goals, and Atalanta in fourth place with 36 goals scored. When you compare Barcelona with the other top European clubs with highest expected goal rate, Barcelona have 35.3. They are in first place. PSG are in second with 34.6, and Bayern are in third place with 27.5. If you guys are wondering why PSG is so high in all of these, like, you know, different types of lists, that is because PSG play in the Farmers League. Like, once again, I'm not trying to make fun of the French league. It's just that you guys already know that it's facts. Like, when you play in the French league, it is just too damn easy. I mean, like, look at Kylian Mbappe. He was dominating the French league, and now that he's in the Spanish league, his performance looks very different, and he does struggle a lot more to score goals and to provide assists and to be effective in the final third compared to how it was when he was in the French league. Now, when it comes to the best goal scorers in the world, Barcelona own the best one, and that is Lewandowski with a total of 15, and then comes in Kane with 14. In terms of best goals and assists, Barcelona have two in the top 5 in the world, which is Lewandowski with 17 and Raphinha with 15. And so now, lastly, I do want to make my last claim, and that is going to be about Ferran Torres. For me, Ferran Torres does not deserve to be the second option to Lewandowski. I have said this in the match review. I believe that it should be Pau Victor. I think that Ferran Torres is the perfect runner who goes into the correct spaces. He also has the speed and the agility to make it happen. But dude, every time he actually does receive the ball, when he is in those correct areas, he makes the worst decisions ever. I'm like, bro, you need to be canceled. You have to be out of here. I don't even want you around FC Barcelona because the amount of chances you waste is like an ungodly amount. He does not have the IQ of Lewandowski's goal scoring form. He just doesn't. And we did not expect him to be like a better goal scorer than Lewandowski, but at the very least meet 60% of his capacity. He doesn't even do that. He meets like 3% of Lewandowski's capacity. So like, yeah, you put yourself in correct positions. I see you running. I see the intentions, but when you actually have the ball, your first touch is poor. When you try to shoot the ball, it goes over the whole stadium, and it's just a mess. And I think that with Pau Victor, it is just better because Pau Victor understands how to play with the players around him. I mean, like, it did not take him a long time for him to be effective on the field. To me, in my opinion, he looked more goal threatening than Ferran Torres. He's more intelligent. I believe that he can be refined even more. And if you look at Pau Victor's expected goal rate after only 17 minutes against Mallorca, it was 0.97. Ferran Torres' expected goal rate was 0.57. Okay, so like 0.40 less than Pau Victor. And Ferran Torres played 73 minutes. Now you may say, no, but Kevin, you're wrong because Ferran Torres has more goals and assists than Pau Victor. That's false. I mean, like, yeah, in a way it's true, but it's not really much of a difference. Ferran Torres, with 435 minutes played, right, 3 times more than Pau Victor, is tied in goals with Pau Victor, which is a total of 2. And in terms of assist, Ferran Torres only has 1 more assist than Pau Victor. Ferran Torres has 2 assists and Pau Victor has 1. So like, if you times Pau Victor's minutes by 3 and you triple his playing time, for sure Pau Victor can score more goals and provide more assists than Ferran Torres, which ultimately makes us believe that Pau is more effective than Ferran Torres. Also keep in mind, like, many might assume that, oh, you know, like, just give it time because, you know, Pau Victor is younger and Ferran Torres is older. That transition phase is gonna happen. False. Like, Ferran Torres is 24, Pau is 23. There's a 1-year difference between these two players, and I just think that Pau Victor needs to play more minutes, like right now and in this season, and be the backup to Lewandowski. Ferran Torres, he is the third option. And so that is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.